Hello, hello, hello. How we doing today? Hope everyone's doing good. Hi, Shelby. How's it going? I'd like junk in my microphone. What's going on, Sly? Hope everyone's doing good. We're gonna be continuing on with our Duraludon hunt today. So hopefully it's a short one. And then I think if we do that, we might go to a different hunt, since this is it's kind of a bonus stream, kind of a main series stream. It falls somewhere in between. So I don't know if we want to like do some grinding if we find it early or whatever, or if we want to do a different hunt or what's up. I guess we can decide if and or when we find it, but more shinies, let's go. But yeah, we're gonna continue on. Hope everyone's having a good weekend so far. Let's kill the tunes real quick. And then we'll flip this over. There we go. Alright. Oh. Immediately ran into something. Hello, Gage. Welcome in. Playing Halo Infinite multiplayer right now. That sounds like a good time. Funny enough, when I got my Xbox One, Halo Infinite was the very first game I played on it. Because I was super late to the Xbox party after the 360. Excuse me, after the 360. What's going on, Monkey? Hope everything's going well. Spot where we can. Nope, that's not what I want. Gosh dang it. Editing tomorrow's video? That sounds like a good time. We're gonna run, and then hopefully we can do our picnic. There we go. But I had a PlayStation 4 for that generation, like the majority of that generation. So I didn't play Halo. I didn't have internet during the 360 era either. So I didn't play a lot of Halo either. So that was the first one I played like regularly. Took quite a while to record. Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine how long those Animal Crossing videos take. Come on, there we go. 1, 2, 3. There, and there we go. No bread on top. We do our sandwiches open face. How am I doing? I'm doing good. Just kind of hanging out. Taking it easy this weekend. Happy birthday, Nintendo Switch. That's true. Did a little bit of home improvement stuff this weekend. I like switched out a light in one of our closets. And then I didn't get the chance to but I got some like outlets I need to replace, so we'll get that done. Probably either sometime this week or over the weekend. Next weekend. The Switch is 7. I feel old. Man, I was almost graduated high school whenever the Switch came out. I remember wanting to ask for a Switch as like my graduation present, but I knew that my parents would only get me something that would be sort of practical. That was my thought. So I was like, alright, you know what could be fun and practical at the same time? A laptop. Because, like, you need one of those for school, but also, like, I could play games on it. Because I was super into League of Legends at the time. And my laptop that I had was just, like, a crappy hand-me-down that... Are you kidding me? That a friend had given me. And, like, the E key and the 4 key didn't work. On the keyboard. So... it was a struggle. Got a silver pocket watch from my Mima when I graduated. So I asked for a laptop. I was like, that's practical. What I got was quite possibly the least practical thing of all time. I was going to school for music, and my dad decided that I needed an accordion. Because I was going to music school, I needed just like one of every instrument. So yeah. Instead of a laptop or a Switch that I wanted to ask for in the first place, I got an accordion. Hope the episode I record tomorrow will be under 30 minutes. To my mom's credit, if she had gotten her say, she probably would have gotten you the laptop. Yeah. My mom truly is a saint. Went to a gaming expo in my town. That sounds like a lot of fun, Monkey. I'm laughing at the train emojis. Because the real reason that I got an accordion for my graduation present is because my dad wanted an accordion. But my dad is not musically inclined in the slightest. If you asked him like what a chord was, he wouldn't be able to tell you. But he could make the accordion sound like a train whistle. And so he would like just do that incessantly and yell, "Trains! Trains!" And it was hilarious in his defense. But it got old pretty quick. You ate quite possibly the worst food you've had in a while. What did you eat, Gage? Also, Monkey, was there anything cool that you did at the gaming expo? I'm interested. I've always wanted to go to like a gaming specific sort of convention. Trains. I feel like my dad would have some awesome dad jokes. That depends, I suppose. Went to Bob Evans. The food was gross. I felt sick afterwards, and there were gnats everywhere. Ooh, yuck. That sounds like not a good time. My only experience with Bob Evans is like, Walmart sells their like side dishes in their like deli section, and the Walmart Bob Evans mac and cheese is pretty fire. They satisfy the bathroom. Oh yeah, spoiler alert, my dad is not the most humorous guy. The Those microwavable sides slap hard. They do! The mac and cheese, incredible. S tier, like, pre-packaged meal food. Meal food? We're gonna stick with it, because I can't think of another term. Meal food. Bought some Pokemon cards, played Mario Kart and Smash Bros. With other nerds. That sounds like a good time. We have an anime convention, and every year they do, I guess I don't know if they've done it the past couple of years or not, but they used to every year. Meal food, yes, even the mashed potatoes. Honestly, hot take, instant mashed potatoes are fine. They also have one, like, thing that homemade, like, from scratch mashed potatoes could never have, and that is you're guaranteed to not have any lumps. And I don't care what anyone says. I'll take some instant mashed potatoes over lumpy from scratch mashed potatoes any day. Oh, what was I saying? Oh, the anime convention. We have an anime convention, and I don't know if they've done it the past couple of years, but they used to have, like, a Pokemon gym challenge. So they'd have, like, 9 or 10 gym leaders, and each one would do a different type, and then you'd do, like, competitive battling. And then the later years, they even got, like, a Pokemon judge and everything, so that they were, like, official, like, league matches, which was pretty cool. 100% no lumps. And lumpy mashed potatoes are the worst. They haven't had it, but it sounds like Alex was trying to get it going again. That'd be fun. I hope he doesn't ask me to do it, because I'm not good enough at competitive Pokemon to do it, I don't think. Sounds like their main issue is picking which game to use. Well, I mean, with the, like, official Pokemon League stuff, they have to use whatever they say. Did someone say Alex? Yes, we also have a friend named Alex who is huge in, like, our local, like, nerd scene, I guess. He's, like, big D&D, Pokemon, video games, karaoke, comics, that type of stuff. But also, welcome, Alex. I'm glad to see you here today. But yeah. I used to do competitive. Sounds good, Gage. I used to do competitive battling back in, like, late Gen 5, early Gen 6. But at this point, that was like a decade ago. And I haven't kept up with it at all since. What have you missed? Not a whole lot. We just started. So, we're just getting going. Looking for our shiny skyscraper today. Hopefully we get him soon. Did a tiny bit of in Ultra Sun. Yeah, I didn't. That's a lie. I got Ultra Sun, and they had it in, like, this rewards catalog at a place I was working. Because, like, your coworkers could be like, oh, they helped me out with this thing. Thanks for doing that. And then you'd get points, like, basically rewards points. And then once you could save them up, and there was a catalog online, and they'd mail you stuff. And I remember getting Ultra Sun, and I played, like, the first maybe hour and a half, and I had just finished Pokemon Sun, and I was like, this is the exact same game, and I sold it. And then I like, actually did some research and realized, no, it's not the exact same game, and I've regretted selling it ever since. Competitive battling got too frustrating for you, so you stopped? Yeah. I know people went like hog wild in Generation 8 because they introduced like the online ranking system. People were like, I gotta get to Master Ball rank. And I'm like, that sounds hard. So, I never did anything like that. Just making sure we still got our sandwich power, because I completely lose track of time when it comes to the sandwiches. All right, what do we got? What do we got? Nothing thus far. I wish that there was a, like, non-snowy place you could get this guy. Because, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little chilly right now. And the snow atmosphere is not helping. Oh, we ran into the crab. Gosh dang it. Exciting news on the stream front. Is it too late at night for me to make you coffee? I could make you coffee or tea if you're cold. I could go for a coffee. That should be fine. I also have one of my favorite sodas of all time. I can only find this at like the hardware store for whatever reason. But it's where are we? Here we go. Like a maple flavored root beer, and it is so delicious. They sell soda at the hardware store. Yeah, so I don't know if it's just like a Midwest thing. Maple root beer sounds good. It is delicious. It is by far the best flavor of root beer. I doubt they sell it down here, though. I mean, you could be lucky. I don't know what hardware stores you have down there is the thing. Because I know hardware stores can be, like, super regional for whatever reason. What's the first Switch game I played? The first Switch game I played was Mario Odyssey. I got my Switch in 2018. I got it for my birthday. Shelby got it for me. And then I think I got her one for her birthday like a couple months later. I think the ones around me are just standard Lowe's, Home Depot. Yeah, I don't think they would sell it. In the Midwest, we have a lot of, like, Ace Hardwares and a lot of Menards. And I found it at both of those. But it is a brand called Spreckers, which I think is a fairly common brand. Do you want straight coffee or with creamer? Asking because this will be the last of your creamer. I'll just do it with, I'll just drink it black, that's fine. Breath of the Wild was your first Switch game? No, my first Switch game was Mario Odyssey. And then after that, Shelby got me, it might have been for our anniversary or something. She got me Let's Go Pikachu, Skyrim, and Dark Souls. I think the first Switch game you played was 3D All-Stars. I got my Switch in 2020 when the pandemic started. Dang, you must have gotten pretty lucky then. Because I remember Switch stock was non-existent during the pandemic. First Switch game was Pokemon Sword. God, that was disappointing. That is unfortunate. I really liked it, but I understand why people were disappointed. I think the Switch and games were for your birthday, and then I made you a Pokemon box for our anniversary that year. That sounds familiar. Yeah, I don't know how my husband magically found one. No, I'm not gonna lie. Sword and Shield are my third favorite Pokemon games. But my opinions are controversial to say the least. Because my second favorite is X and Y, and a lot of people really didn't like those either. So I'm like super pumped for this new Legends game. First off, because it's not coming out this year, and that's A-okay by my standards. X and Y was very fun. But what was I saying? Yeah, I like 3rd gen the best. And then I like 6th gen and then 8th gen. They're actually putting in work for this game. Man, I hope it's good. I've also kind of decided that I want to I can't decide which game I want to replay. To like hype myself up for it. Because I could replay X and or Y. Because I have both of them. And I think my copy of Y, I just wiped all the Pokemon out from my living decks. Hello, Dino. Welcome in. I hope they are. Don't want another $60 down the drain. Yeah, that's rough. But I really want to play X or Y. Or I could also... I never actually finished the story in Legends Arceus. So I could either finish that game or restart it. Streaming Legends Arceus to hype myself up. That's exciting. Hello, turn around. Thank you. Alright, I will leave you to your devices. Nope. Oh, he got me. But Zygarde. You want to play Y again? They're very good. And to quote, the famous YouTuber at Gage Plays, just emulate it. I like X and Y, but Greninja's overrated. Yeah, I never got the Greninja hype. Like, I guess it's pretty cool. Its shiny is sick. But I was Team Chespin from day one. Chespin, awesome. Quilladin, it's alright. And then Chestnut is sick. I picked Chespin as my first starter, then I picked Squirtle later. I did Chespin, Squirtle as well. And then my second playthrough I did, Fennekin, Bulbasaur. Also, I pre-ordered the game, so I got that, the like hidden ability Torchic event at the beginning too. So my team was Chespin, Squirtle, Torchic. And then like I can't remember the rest, but that was like the core. Just Fennekin, then Bulbasaur. It's cool it's a Ninja Frog and all. I just don't get the hype. I know that its alternate form is very elusive now. Bulbasaur Goat. Bulbasaur kind of rules. Especially in double battles, because you can just spam, like, basically any status condition you could possibly imagine with him. Oh. You like smacked the desk and it made it creak. Shelby scared me again. Ash Greninja was badass. It sucks that it's super hard to get now because the one place you could get it is just unobtainable now. Because it was exclusively in the Sun and Moon demo, and then you could import it that way. Luckily, I downloaded all of the demos before the eShop shut down, so I can get all of the cool stuff. I even got the Japanese Ultra Sun or Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire demo, so I could get the special Mega Glalie, because Japan and America had different like Pokemon you could import from the demo. The lighting really makes a difference on these guys. I keep thinking that we might have found it, but it's just because the lighting's weird. I remember when they would do demos. They should do that again. I hope that we get a Legends ZA demo. Bulbasaur is a cutie patootie and I love him. He's so good. Last Thursday when I Weeb Power Hour came in, did sandwich, got shiny, gave shiny, left was crazy. He told me he doesn't even have any shinies. Oh, Peter doesn't have any shinies? Sounds good, Gage. Also, I don't know what flavor of coffee this is, because I have like 3 or 4 in there. This could potentially be my maple syrup coffee. If you can't tell, I really like maple. But I can't tell. I have some IHOP maple, like buttery maple syrup coffee. And it's real good. Maple is good. I love it. The maple Long Johns with like the like whipped cream in the middle. Those are super good. Or the ones with like the pudding. The pudding filled ones. Those go hard. Are we out of sandwich? No, we got 6 minutes left on our sandwich. What other shinies do I have on my team? We have the Lapras we caught, the last one. We have an Iron Jugulus, which was our like starter for the DLC. We went in with just him, or her, because it's a girl. We have Toes, which is our shiny Alolan Executor. We have Right AirPod for sale, which is our shiny Weezing. And we have one more. I can't remember what it is at the moment, though. Lapras, Iron Jugulus, Executor, Weezing. Iron Jugulus has a gender? Or did you say R? Does Iron Jugulus? I guess it's genderless, but ours is queen bee, so it uses she, her pronouns. Iron Jugulus is a robot. How can it have a gender? Because you named it. You named it Queen Bee. I feel like we have one more that I am forgetting. Let me look. AirPod for sale. Queen Bee. Not bagged, boxes. Let's go ahead. Give me the full lineup. Oh, Tiltonator or Flygon. Forgot about Tiltonator. Oh, it's squishy. Where's Toes? Didn't the name come from Gage's name box? It might have. Shiny Flygon's crazy cool. Shiny Flygon is crazy cool. I love our Flygon. You Toes? No, you're squishy. Toes? Search. Species. Executor. Search. Toes, there we go. Alright. Yo, that's a lot of Duraludons. Any of you got a little white hat instead of a little red hat? No? That's okay. I think that is the maple syrup. I don't normally drink it black, but I want to keep the last of my creamer until Tuesday for my work from home day. I have like a little routine when I start my work from home days, where I get up promptly 10 minutes before I have to log on. And then I make my coffee, and then I go down to where I am sitting now and log on and start work. And I fire up a YouTube video or anime. I have been known to crank through some anime while I work. I started Free Ren a couple weeks ago. Peter told me I should continue with it, but that might be a like outside of working kind of thing. There might also be one that Shelby might want to watch with me. Sounds like my husband's work from home mornings too, except he watches news. Most of the time, the first video I pop on every morning is a like hockey news podcast that I watch religiously. Usually wakes up about 15 minutes late. See, I would much rather get up. Technically, I get up 40 minutes early, but I start work 30 minutes early because I'd rather start early and then leave early than like start on time and leave on time. Gonna do Union Circle today? We could probably fire one up, when our sandwich is done. Oh, our sandwich is done. This is a lot of Duraludons for not having a sandwich. Honestly, that's understandable. Yeah, luckily my job, like, our schedule is pretty flexible. It's like, as long as you work 40 hours and you work them in some form of 5 days a week, it's cool. Which is nice. Alright. Pokeportal. We gotta connect to the internet. My husband's bosses chill as long as the work gets done and done well. They leave him alone. Yeah, mine's not too bad. But I always think, oh, that was the wrong button. I always think of jobs in a sense of like, this is like some go touch grass kind of way of viewing it, but I've always thought about, since like I joined like the workforce or whatever, of jobs that are like, if the world was a video game, would your job be a background mechanic, or would your job be like as an NPC? I do work from home, healthcare stuff as a contractor, and I'm thinking about doing more when the baby comes so I don't have to leave as much for shifts. That makes sense. I could see that. But my job now... Oh, Duraludon's blocking the code. Whoops, I forgot about that. Sorry about that. But, like, my job right now wouldn't even be, like, a background mechanic in a game. It would be, like, the code of the game. Because it's, like, I just sort things. We got one person in. Just waiting on one more, and then we can hop in here. We waiting for Slimy Boy. I work at a hotel, so I guess if the main character needs to rest. Do you do more, like, front desk stuff, or do you do more, like housekeeping type of stuff? Oh, you do both? I have a buddy who worked in a hotel for a while. And he didn't seem to mind it. If I do healthcare, then I heal the main character. That's pretty cool. There we go. We can move Duraludon back. And we can get going. You want to be Nurse Joy? What's up? You need some dye? I don't think so. I definitely prefer the front desk on account of doing front desk doesn't require me to clean up barf. Oh, for the hair? Oh, I see, for Nurse Joy. Oh, yo, what are we doing here? For a Comic-Con a couple years ago, my mom did a Nurse Joy cosplay, and she had like a wig for it and stuff. And that turned out really good. Excuse me. Also, like, Nurse Joy's hair, if you were to style, like, your actual hair, I don't know how you would do it. Because getting the little, like, pigtail loops seems like it would be really hard. That's cool. My mom's pretty sweet. Hello, I would like to climb. This ain't looking familiar. I think I gotta go this way. Oh yes, here we go. I'm just across the way. Don't fall. Alright, we're gonna do our picnic. Start some more encounters. There we go. Yo. Repping the shinies. Feels good. Make a sandwich. Hopefully we're not out of materials. We are not. I'm getting low on picks. I remember I started with like 200 of them. Back when I like first started streaming shiny hunts. A sparkly team. If we do get this Duraludon, then the like full shiny squad will be the first time I've ever had a full team of shinies for like any Pokemon game. I started a shiny badge quest in Pokemon Heart Gold, and I got one Pokemon in because the starter took so long to get. You bought 999. Very nice. Ooh. Tyranitar Shiny's really bad in this game. I haven't seen it. Oh, I don't drink black coffee very often, and it is rattling me to my core. But it is keeping me warm. There we go. Great avocado sandwich. There we go. Boom, ba-doo, boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I don't know why I always check back here, because only one spawns back there, and it's not even guaranteed to be a Duraludon. So I don't know if it's a waste of time. I haven't really optimized the route through here, even though we've spent a significant amount of time hunting in this area. Okay. You never know if a shiny will be in a nook or cranny. That's true. Let's see here. You're back? Sounds good, Dino. Glad to have you back. We're just chilling, looking for a shiny building. So some Pokemon have like lore around some of the shiny forms. Chill vibes. I am here to provide the chill vibes. Sparkly skyscraper. I wonder if the lore behind shiny Duraludon is that it like is freshly cleaned, or like it got like the window wash treatment right before you caught it. I think that would be interesting. Making a swaggy sandwich right now. What kind of sandwich are you making? Also, I heard that the Venusaur raids right now, people have found some like pretty easy Pokemon that like match up really good against it, to grind Herba Mystica. Extra cool one drops tons of Herba Mystica. Tomorrow, while I'm off stream, I might have to grind up one of those Pokemon just to see if I can hoard some Herba Mystica. Day 4 episode is finally finished. There you go. Are you having a good time with your Animal Crossing playthrough? Getting all caught up. Took me so many hours. I finally, it's been a minute, but I finally hopped back into The Last of Us 2 this afternoon with Shelby. We haven't finished it yet. I got like 8 hours in, and we got stuck super hard, and I was like, I need a break. And then the break was like 6 months. So we finally started that back up, and I forgot how good that game is. I'm excited to play more. Probably tomorrow, if I'm being real. If I'm not grinding Pokemon stuff, I'm probably going to be playing Last of Us with Shelby. It's been fun. It's 100% the most stressful series so far. That's what makes it fun. I've been needing a challenge. There you go. But Shelby's not a big YouTube type of person. She doesn't, like, outside of my streams, she does not watch it. But I might be able to convince her to watch your Animal Crossing series, Gage. Because she does love Animal Crossing. Like how Animal Crossing is a cozy game, but stressful to film and upload. That is a weird sort of juxtaposition to have. Oh. I should have had Shelby bring it down when she brought the coffee. It's okay. I did pull the trigger on a PSP. Monkey's going to be extremely proud of me. I was going back and forth between the PSP and the PS Vita. And I decided to go for the PSP, mainly because I already have like a pretty decent sized library. Where is it? I'll bring it. It's on the bookshelf in the living room. I think it's still plugged in. But because I had a PSP, and then I tried to fix it, and I broke it even worse. So I had to I had to go get a new one. But yeah, I got that, and I got Secret Agent Clank. But my question... Hello. Boom, got a new PSP. This thing is in, like, insane condition, too. I paid a little extra for it just because of how good of a condition it's in. But hey. I can't hate on that, because normally I try and... I'm like, I'll get a good deal on something and fix it up if it has any problems. And then that's wound up biting me in the butt the past couple times because the problems with the system are just so far beyond my capabilities. But I was doing some research yesterday, or this afternoon, I think. I can't remember what it was. But I found out that there's a Harvest Moon game for the PSP. And I know you're a big Harvest Moon person and a big PSP person. So is the Harvest Moon game on PSP any good? Or is that like when the franchise started taking a downturn? There's 3 of them? Well, which one's the best one on the PSP? Because I think I saw 1 or 2, and they all seemed fairly inexpensive at the moment. I was also bummed because I thought that there was a Tales game for the PSP, and I've just been on a crazy, like, Tales series buying spree, where I'm just, like, trying to get as many of them as I can. All are good for different reasons. Still gotta get the Wii one. But I thought that there was a Tales game on the PSP. There is, but it's exclusively in Japanese. And then the other one that's available on there. There's like a fighting spin-off game. And then there's another one that's like another spin-off. I was like, well, that's a bummer. Do I remember which Harvest Moon game I saw? Let me pull it up. If I see a picture of it, I'll remember. Harvest Moon PSP. Which one was it? Yeah, it was... No, it couldn't have been that one. Because that one's super expensive. Is it this one? Hello, Crab. I'm doing research. I believe it was Back to Nature. The Sonic Rival series is on PSP. I think they're exclusive. You got attacked by a crab. Get out of here, crab. But, because the, like, boy and girl one doesn't look very familiar. And then the other one is like super expensive. It's so good. I might have to pick it up. But the like Hidden Village one, I think it was what it was. That one, the first listing I saw for that was like $250. I was like, I don't remember the game being that expensive, so it has to be Back to Nature. You're not real. We need to go to Goodwill at some point and see if there are any Wii games. Man, my Goodwill is so messed up now for electronics. Like, they almost exclusively go off of eBay prices, which is super frustrating. It's like near impossible to get a deal out there anymore. Which is unfortunate, because I remember I was like in the trenches at Goodwill like 3 times a week for a while. Can't stay since I'm playing Rebirth, but wanted to pop in and say good luck on the shiny hunting and have a good stream. Well, I appreciate that, Ash. I hope you have a good evening and have fun with the new Final Fantasy game. The third one, Innocent Life, is my personal favorite, but of the 3 Harvest Moon... Out of the 3 Harvest Moon games on that console, is it Innocent Life the one that I saw? I can't remember. Oh. He popped out of nowhere. He's like, I was born to fight you. These cozy game talks make me want to get back into Stardew. Man, about a week ago, I was like, Shelby gets me random gifts on like Amazon whenever she needs to cover the shipping costs for something, like all the time. I was like, I have Prime, so I don't really need to do that. But she gets me stuff way more than I get her stuff. So I was like, I need to get her something, show her I appreciate her. And I had 2 what was I saying? I had 2 options. Who'd actually did a playthrough on that game back in January. Interesting. I had 2 options. She's been talking about the like 2000s mummy movies like once a week for the past like 3 or 4 months. I was like, I can get her the mummy movies or I can get her Stardew. And I went with the mummy movies instead of Stardew. Because she said she really wants to try that game too. Because she really likes Animal Crossing. He chose correctly. I love the mummy. So, we're doing a mummy marathon next weekend, I think. Those are classics. Hi. Stuff's getting funky. Someone look at me in game. Are you the shiny Weirdeer? Or are you... Yo, shiny Weirdeer with a hat. Let's go. Love the alliteration there. Stardew Valley is like if Animal Crossing and Harvest Moon had a baby. Doing 2 marathons because not everyone who wanted to come could make it to the first one. I forgot about that. Are we getting pizza for both? Because I will be significantly more hype if there's pizza at both. But first is next week. Cool. I mean, I'm down. I love pizza. Pizza is my favorite food. I could eat pizza every day and not get tired of it. And I know this to be a fact and not just like something you say because I did it for years. When I worked at Pizza Hut, I ate pizza every day. I think it's spaghetti night, so it's kind of close. Man, spaghetti kind of rips too. Spaghetti used to be my favorite food. that was one of those where I was like, I thought I could eat it every day, and then I tried. I realized I didn't like it as much as I thought I did. Had chicken nugs earlier. So many types of pizza, you won't be bored. I had pizza yesterday. Pizza Hut pizzas and cookies were our entire diet the first year of our relationship. That's true. I had a mini fridge in my freezer. And I remember we'd like wake up in the morning and have cold, like we wouldn't go reheat it, we'd just eat it straight out of the fridge. Like the cookies from Pizza Hut, pro tip, just eat it cold. It's delicious. Pizza Hut over Domino's, I'd have to agree. Plus Pizza Hut has wings. And like, controversial opinion, I'm just full of hot takes that might be ice cold takes. I don't know how strongly people feel about chicken wings, but Pizza Hut's wings are way better than like B-Dubs or Wingstop or any of the other big wing places, in my opinion. Prefer my pizza straight from the fridge. I'm not a big cold pizza guy. I'll heat it up for like 30 seconds in the microwave. Also, if your pizza's like kind of stale, Flops taught me this trick. When you heat it up, you put a little damp paper towel over it, and it revitalizes the pizza. So good. The pasta we made with the wing sauce when you left that job. Oh yeah. My like last day, I worked at Pizza Hut. I was like, I gotta steal something, you know? Like, am I walking out with, like, a bunch of wings? And what am I walking out of here with? Because this is the last time I'm going to be able to, like, eat free Pizza Hut. And I decided I was just going to take a bag of the garlic Parmesan sauce. And I did. And we made chicken Alfredo with it, or, like, a garlic chicken pasta. And it might have been the best pasta I've ever had. The microwave just makes it all icky, in my opinion. You should try the paper towel trick. So toss a little paper towel on there. It's like brand new pizza. But now I've cursed myself with this knowledge of the garlic parm wing sauce pasta, because you gotta like know someone to get someone to like sell you a bag of it. I would eat a paper towel. I wouldn't recommend that, but I mean, you live your life how you want. Also, slightly underrated pizza reheating method is the air fryer. Especially if you like your pizza a little crunchy, a little crispy. There you go. The air fryer will do the trick. I'm not getting a lot of spawns anymore. Or just cold pizza with ranch. See, I don't like ranch though. I did have like a grown-up taste buds revelation the other day though. Kind of want an air fryer, honestly. I'm not gonna lie, this might make me old. And would make several, like, entertainer chefs that I watch severely disappointed. But my air fryer might be my, like, my favorite practical thing I own. You like ranch in theory, but not in practice. This is true. All of the seasonings and stuff that go in ranch is fine. So, like, ranch powder is fine. You'd, like, coat your fries in some ranch powder, I'll eat those all day long. But as soon as it is a dressing, I can't vibe with it. We just use the old normal fryer. Those things are so hard to clean. They are one of the few things, though, that like the restaurant version versus the home version. The restaurant version is a gazillion times harder to clean. than like a restaurant or like a home fryer. Fries come out pretty good. If you haven't, although if you own a deep fryer, I assume you have tried this. You gotta deep fry some pizza rolls. There's no instructions on the bag for it, so you just put them in and then like pull them out when your soul tells you that it's ready. But honestly, it'll change pizza rolls forever. We did that growing up. We deep fry pizza rolls in there. Super good. We had an air fryer at my school's kitchen. After too many people got burned on the deep fryer. That's no good. Wait, you guys just had like a deep fryer students could use? Is this like in like a cooking class or like in just in the cafeteria? One of the best cast parties ever, to be honest. Yeah, after a play we were in, a bunch of the people from the cast came over to my house afterwards, and we ate deep-fried pizza rolls and played Guitar Hero, and it was a fantastic time. Oh, it was for culinary arts. I was gonna say, it'd be pretty wild for a school just to, like, have a deep fryer in the cafeteria kids could use. They didn't even give us microwaves until, like, we were in high school. Sounds like a lawsuit waiting to happen. That's true. I'm going to give you all my luck so you can get this shiny. I hope it works out. I'm real ready to be not looking at the tops of Duraludons. It is weird that, like, for ones that are less obvious, there's, like, always, like, a small indicator. I remember I was hunting Bombardier one time, and Bombardier is pretty much the same. It's just more grayscale, and, like, its, like, legs are black. So I was staring at Bombardier feet for, like, 2 hours, and then the outbreak stopped, and I was like, well, I just wasted all that time. That's why when my brother asks how wild our parties get, I tell him more wild than you think nerds would get, but def not as wild as yours yet. Yeah, our parties, they're probably pretty tame. Your luck has gone up by 1 point. Ooh. You just reminded me, Gage. Uno momento. I'm gonna add a chat command. Custom commands, new command. There we go. Alright, let's see if it's working. It's not! Exclamation point mod. That one's turned off. Let's see if it works. Yeah, there we go! I just gave myself shiny luck. I'm gonna have to add that to my description. That's a fun command. I know that a lot of Twitch users will, or like Twitch streamers will throw it into like their channel points catalog, but we don't get channel points, so we gotta make do with what we have. You'll add it? Sweet, thank you. Channel points would be awesome. They are super cool. We still... Oh, we have 2.5 minutes. Does someone else have like a different sandwich going? I'll remove exclamation point mod. Cool. We'll make do for now. Yeah, hopefully one of these days it gets added. I feel like my Duraludon spawns have gone down significantly. I don't know what the deal is. Also, I think the shorts link is out of date. To like, it should probably be like the fake out one because I haven't gotten the actual Lapras short finished yet. But an accordion? Yeah, I did. Yes, that thing. I did get that thing. Also, I was responding to a text from Shelby. She's working on our lunch for tomorrow, which I appreciate. What was I gonna say? Oh, that reminds me. Someone commented on my latest short. And they called me a Genshin Impact player, and I don't know if that's supposed to be an insult or not. Like, I don't know if there's some sort of deep-seated, like, meme lore. We will bully them into submission. It's fine. I just don't I don't get it. Like, is it my affinity for waifus? Is it like the reaction on that specific clip? Like, I don't know. Why do I seem like a Genshin Impact player? Never played the game, so I don't know. Do I look like I have an acute gambling addiction? Is that it? Like, please, tell me. I'm not gonna lie. I have almost played Genshin Impact several times. I think my big issue is choice paralysis. Because there's so many platforms to play it on that I haven't picked one, and I'm like, oh, I want to pick a platform I can continue to play the game on, and I just haven't. I haven't done it. Post this as a short fight back. Yes, please tell me. Why do I seem like a Genshin Impact player? I don't know. I'm gonna have to cut it together, but I could probably make a short for it. New Battle Cats players have a gambling addiction to get that sweet, sweet Galaxy Gal Uber. Yeah, I don't know, man. I try to stay away from gacha games. I say that while I am waiting with bated breath in anticipation for Pokemon TCG Pocket to launch, because that game looks rad. But it gives you free packs every day. And I'm not saying I have a problem with it. Look, if you got the money for it, like, spend your money however you want. You know? I've spent probably an embarrassing amount of money on shiny cardboard, so I cannot shame anyone for their purchases and or life decisions. But it's just not for me. I did my time in the trenches of the microtransaction plague of the mid 2010s. I was a League of Legends player. I know what it's like. I spent $30 on the like Ultimate God Pack and Smite when that was out, and then they never followed up on their promises for that pack. Yeah. I also only played that game for like 3 weeks, so that's unfortunate for me. There we go. All right. I did add cooldowns for the shinyluck command, so it's not just the entirety of chat. Oh, shiny Duraludon. I know you want to show up. And then I will fight you. And then I'll try to catch you. Oh. Let's see here. For those that haven't gotten a chance to respond, we do have a new exclamation point question for you all, for your answering pleasure. I think the question of the day is maybe my favorite part of stream, getting to see what you guys think, what your opinions are, how you guys are doing. I really enjoy that part. That's a kind of a crooked picnic, but that's okay. Worked yesterday and did some filming today. That's always fun. I said I was going to do it this weekend, and I just ran out of time working on the house. And, like, playing Magic with Flops and our IRL friends. Because we do that every Saturday. But I need to do my... I think I announced it on stream. If not, here's the announcement. I'm making a rapid review for Helldivers 2. Is Bob still in the... Yes, Bob is still in the Union Circle. But I need to do that. Writing it, because it's only enough, like, scripting for a minute long, so it's going to take, like, 10-15 minutes to write, probably. But I need to finish that up. Get that done. He summoned. Got crumpled in Magic Draft. Bro, I got my lunch fed to me and stolen simultaneously in that Magic Draft. It was awful. Very weird timing. Dropping back in. How's it going, Ash? I hope your weekend's good. Question of the day is, what'd you do this weekend? I'm assuming you played Final Fantasy, Ash. But let me know if you can. Rebirth would recommend anyone who enjoyed Final Fantasy VII. Feels like whenever we talk about Flops, we summon him. It's a lot longer than Remake in, let's just say, Costa del Sol and Cosmos Canyon. Is Rebirth a, like, remake of Crisis Core? That's, like, the whole point of it, right? Because I keep seeing Crisis Core in my, like, PSP listings, and I've thought about picking it up. Took a wicked cat nap today. That is exactly what I did this weekend. I felt like I wasn't exactly going out on a limb with that assumption. No. So, this weekend we mixed up our Magic playing, and Magic the Gathering has this new, like, Clue edition, where it's, like, half Magic the Gathering and half, like, the board game Clue. And we played it, and it was a ton of fun, so I bought a box so that I could play it again. But I really want to just play Clue now. Because I forgot how rad Clue is. Remake is part 1, Rebirth is part 2. There is, I wouldn't say remake, but remaster instead of Crisis Core, though. Oh, okay. Sounds like an interesting mashup. It was really fun. It was like, there were like 2 ways to win. You could just like win the game of Magic, or like whenever you did damage to someone, you got to like guess from their clues, like, and you'd fill it out like you would the board game Clue. And so you could win by either guessing who was in who like did the crime, or just by like killing everyone else. And it was really interesting, and I really liked it. I love Clue. I looked to see if Clue was on the Switch, and the good news is it is. But the bad news is it's $40 for some reason. That reminds me, at the gaming expo I went to, there was sword fighting. That sounds awesome. Crisis Core on the PS5 is a remaster, not a remake. Okay, that makes sense. I was for sure playing it wrong. I think I was playing it right. I think I'm just bad at Clue. But it's still fun. I just can't beat Venusaur because I don't have the right Pokemon. I need to grind up a Pokemon for the Venusaur fights. What Pokemon am I supposed to even use? Cerebi Joe said Chestnut's really good against it. I have an Umbreon I can use for defense. Could even enter the sword fighting thing for fun. That's cool. I know that some of our local conventions will do like lightsaber duels every once in a while. And that's sick. Everyone's just dogging off my butler. I don't want to grind up a chestnut. That'll take too long. That's true. There's probably other stuff. You could probably use a fire type. Or something like that to grind it out. Puffy entered and she was beating people like twice her size. Nice. I have the chestnut build. No fire types. Terra type is ground on Venusaur. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, fire type would probably be pretty bad then. You gotta go, Dino? Sounds good. We'll be going for a little while longer, so if you can pop back in, we'll be here. Oh, we ran right into that guy. Whoopsies. There we go. Also, I got a sweet deal on my Magic Clue box. Most of like the local game stores have it for like $70 or $80. And then I went to Target today just to like look around, and they had boxes there and they were charging like $70, but I ordered mine last night from Target's like online store. It was $50. So I like basically stole it at that point. Wish I could stay for Shiny Sunday. Well, if you can make it back, and I'm hoping to make Shiny Sunday a more regular thing, so we'll see how it goes in the future. Feeling good today. It's super weird that I'm not super tired. Hey, that's a bonus, I'd say. I'm feeling good after that coffee I just drank. When's next stream? Tuesday. I like Demo Sunday. Demo Sunday was cool too. We might throw some Demo Sundays in there. Sundays aren't exclusively for shinies. Coffee really perks you up. Coffee helps me like set my baseline. It doesn't like really get me wired. It takes a truly abhorrent amount of caffeine to like energize me, but like it'll maintain me at like a pretty solid baseline for a while. That's the ADHD. Well, I mean, you know. That's just how it be sometimes. Partner Showcase had some demos in there. That's true. Did the like the Solitaire Pocket Jockey demo ever come out? Because that game looked weird, but also kind of good. I'm not gonna lie. Also, if another Crab's Treasure gets a demo, I'm 100% gonna try that. Is it out? I don't know. I know that you tried to play it on your stream after the direct, but it like wasn't available yet. So I didn't know if the demo had come out yet or not. I need a crab demo. Man, I just need the game. Please. Please. I ordered the Baldur's Gate 3 physical version over the weekend. I'm excited for that to come in. I also ordered my RetroTink 2X Pro. I threw it in the Discord, but I know some people are not in there. You need some Crab Rave? If Linus Tech Tips can do it, I could do it, right? That's fine. Oh, I didn't know that there was an intro for the music video. I love it. Crab Army. On Tuesday, we need to raid Peter with crabs. Come on, Peter. Instead of Crab Rave, it's Crab Raid. Or is it the Crab Rave Raid? Crab Raid Rave? Who knows? Crab Rave Raid? Anyone want to trade for my shiny Smeargle? I already have one. For the CRR, for short. Not to be confused with CCR, because Creedence Clearwater Revival. That's a completely different thing. Still goes hard, but different. Dinner's ready. Have a good rest of stream. Sounds good, Eden. Thank you for stopping by. We still have sandwich. The spawn rate has significantly decreased for these Duraludon, and I don't know what the deal is. Is it the Union Circle? Does that decrease the spawn rate? I don't remember it being this slow whenever Peter was in here with me. One of these days, we'll surprise Peter by actually rating him with compliments. Not just bees and crabs. It is level 1. My encounter power is level 2. Or spleen cashews. Wrong? I'm looking at it. It's right there. Encounter power dragon, level 2. And now this guy's gonna be all up in my business. I think less Pokemon probably spawn in a Union Circle, so the game works. Valid. That's valid. Can't deny that. Oh. Hello, Duraludon. Just so the entire game doesn't implode on itself. That's true. This game does like to, not work. Onion circle? Okay. Give me a circle of onions. Some might call that a ring. Can't complain about that. Are you guys pro or anti-onion rings? Onion circle's funnier than Union Circle. I need the hard-hitting hot takes on onion rings. Because I think I have a hot take on onion rings. I'm pro onion rings. I personally think that Burger King's onion rings are the best. Depends on where they're from. As much as I love Applebee's, their onion rings aren't very good. Onion rings are okay. I've never really liked onions. The texture's terrible. That's my thing. Is like you take one bite of an onion ring and you're pulling the whole onion out, and then you just have empty fry. They're good, just won't eat them all the time. Burger King does have the best onion rings. They're not worth giving them money right now. You right. I just don't eat onion rings right now. But they do like the onion puree, so it's not stringy. And that's where it's at, in my opinion. I wish more places would do that. I assume it's more work to do that, but I want a shiny Minior so bad. Just get the onion rings from A&W where I live. Interesting. Fun fact. The A&W in America and the A&W in Canada are completely different. I thought A&W was just a root beer. No, they have whole restaurants. There's one by us. But the ones in Canada are completely different. They're like a different company, but they just use all the same branding and stuff. It's weird. And apparently the Canadian one's like way better than the American one. Really? You've never heard of it? Yeah, they, it's like the root beer company, still. But they sell, like, burgers and shakes and stuff. Root beer, obviously. You can get, like, a frosty mug of root beer there. Pretty good stuff. It's like a slightly fancier McDonald's. Yeah, that's pretty comparable. More, like, old-timey. The root beer is very good. The root beer is very good. Speaking of root beer, I should probably finish the one that I have open. Barks just doesn't hit as hard. I could see that. Yeah. What's your opinion on mug root beer? Are you a mug fan? Personally, I think the best root beer is like the smaller, like, glass bottle craft root beers, but if I have to, like, pick one to get, like, at the store, like, or like at a restaurant and a soda fountain, give me a mug root beer. Or Culver's has their own, and that one, I tried the diet one because I'm trying not to drink as much sugary drinks as I used to. I've significantly cut down my sugar intake via fluids. I haven't had mug in a long time. Mug root beer's good. Also, they got a cool bulldog mascot. And you'll love to see it. Oh. I also love the, like, root beer barrel, like, hard candies you can get. Those things were a go-to when I was sick. Because my tonsils would always be super swollen when I was sick as a kid. And, so the root beer barrels. I'd eat, like, a whole pack of those. I don't have sugary drinks much at all. I'll have a sweet tea every once in a while when I go out, but that's it. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm doing a lot more, like, zero sugar alternatives and, like, diet alternatives when I can. My one neighbor has an elderly bulldog and I love him. Bulldogs are pretty sweet. I use artificial sweetener for her every sweet drink at home. Yeah, most of the stuff I drink now just has, like, aspartame or sucralose in it. Which are also just sugar, but they're different sugars that your body breaks down differently. So I guess it's good. I don't know the science. I just know that one of them doesn't have any calories and is quote unquote better for you, I suppose. It's probably not actually in the long run better, but what are we looking at? Oh, we got 3 minutes left on this. It's been a few years since I stopped chugging full cases of soda in only a couple days. Sugar doesn't taste as good to me anymore. Yeah, it's... So, what really got me was Like, I've almost exclusively switched over to zero sugar Mountain Dew. And now, like, regular Mountain Dew kind of doesn't taste very good. I bought a 12-pack for the guys for, like, Magic Night. Because not this last one, like, last night, but the week before, our Magic Night had, like, 7 people. So I got some drinks, and I've had it for... This is the longest a case of Mountain Dew has lasted in my house. Probably ever. And, like, I think it's only, like, half gone. But I just prefer the zero sugar version now. So if I can get that, I generally do. I still can't get on board with Diet Coke. My sister drinks that. My sister's a Diet Coke fiend. But Coke Zero is just significantly better. Thank you for the shiny luck, monkey. Hopefully we get some of that last minute magic here in a few seconds. Bro, Diet Coke slaps so hard. It doesn't, though. Coke Zero is far superior. Even though they changed the name to Coke Zero Sugar, which is just objectively a worse name. I don't drink Coke, never liked the taste. See, I used to be like a big cola hater. I just like didn't like cola in general, like Coke or Pepsi, or for those absolute psychopaths out there that drink RC Cola. But then like I started drinking Coke Zero and it was fine. And then like Coca-Cola, I started drinking the full sugared one. I was like, you know, this isn't terrible. It's not my favorite, but it's not bad. But then I tried Pepsi again, and Pepsi still tasted awful. I always thought Coke Zero and Diet Coke were the same thing. Nope, they are different formulas. I also think that they use different artificial sweeteners. Alright, no last minute magic. That's okay. Like Diet Pepsi more than actual Pepsi. The only way I can like choke down a Pepsi is if it's the like cherry one. Cherry Pepsi's alright. Oh, that's the wrong one. I need Picnic. Anyone willing to link up with me and do a Venusaur raid? Cherry Pepsi slaps. I will be an active burden in a Venusaur raid at the moment. Also, I'm really trying to get this the shiny Duraludon, because I drink sugar-free lemonade. Sugar-free lemonade's not bad. I would really like to not have to do another day of Duraludon hunting on Tuesday. I'd like to work on the story on Tuesday, and then we have our secret anniversary stream. Chugged a whole case of that with a buddy when I was a little kid. I don't really like it that much anymore, but what hit super hard as a kid was the like vending machines outside of Walmart had bottles of Minute Maid pink lemonade, and that went. I remember getting that like when I'd go to the grocery store with my mom during the summer. That was incredible, truly a delicacy. But now I get it, and it just kind of tastes like battery acid. I'm not gonna lie. You got the Paradox legendaries? I've had pink lemonade in a long time. It has sugar-free pink lemonade now. I might have to give that a try. I call it my vodka. Like, do you put the vodka in it, or is it just vodka on its own? Like, the history of pink lemonade ruined it for me, Tilted. Oh yeah, you put that short together for me, didn't you? Also, I went back and I read it, and I can't remember what I was wrong about, but there was a slight historical inaccuracy in the pink lemonade short. No, it's alcohol. Oh, they make like a spiked lemonade? Just call it vodka because I drink enough of it for it to be... Oh, it's no alcohol. Just drink enough of it for it to be alcohol. It's fine because it's funny. That's how history works, right? I mean, it's a well documented that is kind of how history works. Because most of the facts you know about, like, Enlightenment era, like, royalty and whatever are just objectively false. Especially, like, French royals during the French Revolution. Excuse me. Most of the stuff about them's made up. Shoot, I know what we forgot this weekend. Will it poutine? Oh, shoot, we do have to. Got the Paradox legendaries yet, Tilted? I have some of them. I'm not sure which ones. Speaking of Viva La France, 25 Pokemon Z. I am very excited for Legends ZA. Have we collectively decided what it's called? Is it Z2A? Is it ZA? Is it ZA? Give me a hot slice of Pokemon Legends ZA. I'm excited about Will It Poutine. We're doing... I'll give you a little teaser. We're doing Meat Lovers Poutine. And I figured out how to do it, like a little twist on it, and it's gonna be pretty wild, I think. Or Pokemon Legends Zygarde. It's Zaza. I really hope it doesn't only take place within Lumiose City. Lumiose City. Is it Lumiose or Lumiose? I always said Lumiose growing up. Because I think that's what they said in the anime. But the anime has been, like, objectively wrong sometimes. Like, the English dub can be incorrect. It's an Iron Boulder and Iron Leaves. Probably got them in here somewhere. Iron Treads. Hands. Maybe I don't. I guess not. At least I don't see him in here. Oh, that's Sandy Shocks. That's not the right one. Yeah. I might have them in here somewhere, but I don't know exactly where they are. I need to import a lot of stuff to Pokemon Home for my living decks. I know that that Kalos region has quite a few interesting places. There has to be more than that. I would not be surprised if the the open areas of the game, if they aren't different times of Lumiose City. Hopefully we get a trailer that says the name so I know which one's correct. if it's not different time periods in the city, then hopefully it's different areas around the region, and then like all of like the story stuff happens within the city, you know? It's supposed to be, for some reason, they're only focusing on Blue Voice City. It's supposed to be you're building the city. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I just know that people are getting pumped because some new Pokemon are going to be able to get Megas now, which is honestly really exciting because Mega Evolution rules. We only know about a teaser so far. We don't know anything else. Yeah, there was like the teaser trailer and then the one tweet from Nintendo about it. And that's Mega Flygon is back, baby. And we got a shiny. Mega Flygon or bust. We better. I'm officially emotionally invested. I have a shiny Flygon named after myself. So I need a shiny version. The rest are just rumors and speculation. Yeah, I'm hoping that we get some sort of additional information in like the June Direct. That would be nice. Gotta go? Sounds good, Sly. We'll be here on Tuesday. Probably shiny hunting Duraludon some more, but I'm low-key hoping we're not. Hope you get the shiny. Thanks, I appreciate it. That and Mega Milotic. Mega Sylveon would be cool. No Mega Evolutions. Because then, like, honestly, you gotta make them for every other evolution a Mega. Rather have evolutions for the rest of the types. Mega Yveltal and Xerneas need to happen. I could see them giving Yveltal and Xerneas, like, different forms. Almost like the primal versions that they did in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Give them, like, weapon forms or something silly. Because that's what they were. They were, like, the big weapon in the past. I never understood Xerneas as the big weapon. Because, like, it's the, like, life Pokemon. So you're making, like, a life array. So, like, are people living so hard that they die? Yveltal makes sense, because he's just a death beam. But I want to see Swirlix get love. Swirlix could get some love. Xerneas was straight up shooting moons, though. That's true. But I could see them giving Sylveon a Mega and not any of the other evolutions, just because Sylveon is native to Kalos, and I don't think any of the 6th gen Pokemon got Megas, did they? It was all, like, returning older Pokemon. Xerneas, for Xerneas, it's eternal life. Effectively making people young and beautiful forever. Yeah. Ooh, excuse me. Think about it. Make people young and beautiful forever, and effectively stop people from having kids, and thus humanity ends. Seems like a solid villain plan. Honestly, you're low-key selling me on it. I wish they did something cooler with the legendaries in X and Y. Yo, Yveltal is sick. Yveltal is one of my favorite legendaries. Such a cool, like, it's gimmicky because it's just a giant Y, and, like, it's the legendary for Pokemon Y. But, like, he's a big Deathbird, and I think that's pretty cool. I thought Xerneas was kind of lame, though. Especially because it has, like, the 2 forms, and you only get the cool form for, like, 4 seconds. Honestly, the legendaries didn't start getting good until Gen 6. Xerneas and Yveltal are solid. I mean, I'm a 3rd gen baby, so, I have to say that Kyogre, Groudon, and Rayquaza are objectively cool. Especially Rayquaza. Rayquaza is like my 2nd favorite Pokemon of all time. 2nd or 3rd. Xerneas is awesome. I like my life deer. I named Yveltal Bacon Bird. I think that Yveltal or Xerneas is cool, but in like the giant rainbow form. That's sick. I want more of that. But like the regular form is like, okay, it's the cool form, but less cool. Kyogre is fine because giant orca. I love whales. I thought Rayquaza was sick. Also, I really do like Groudon, and Groudon shiny rules. Kyogre shiny rules too. And I mean, you took a cool dragon and turned him black, and so now he's a cool black dragon. Like, that's rad. Regular Yveltal is burned bacon, and shiny is raw bacon, if you think about it. Yeah, Yveltal shiny is lame. I can't lie, it's pretty bad. Like, you couldn't get it normally through, like, regular gameplay, which was kinda lame, but once they did finally do the events for it, it's like, this is what we waited for. I remember they gave away so many legendaries through mystery gifts back then. That's true. Because they were low-key kind of hard to get, because you had to transfer up the ones from the old games. Personally, I like the shiny, but I do respect your opinion. I appreciate that. I just know when I got my event shiny Yveltal, I was like, this is what we were waiting for. Also, if they don't shiny unlock Zygarde in the Legends game so that people can finally hunt it, I will be very sad, because I'm pretty sure Zygarde shiny is actually pretty sweet. Thank you for the shinyluck gauge. I will put it to good use trying to find this, uh-oh. Sly said that they were leaving, but they're still here. Shiny Zygarde's sick. I want one! Give it to me. Let me have it. I just like Zygarde's design in general, honestly. I like OG Zygarde. Some of the extra forms that they released in Sun and Moon I thought were kind of goofy. Like his 100% form, he's just straight up looks like a Gundam. The dog's cute though, I do like the dog. Can't lie there. I think that's the 10% form. 10% form is great. Can you actually use the, like, can you battle with the 10% form? Because I know the 1% form's just like an item of the wormy form. Do you think in Z, Zygarde will travel with you as you gather his cells? I bet that that's a huge part of it, is like you have to gather all of the Zygarde cells. You can battle with the dog form. Love the dog form. We love the dog form. I want to see new forms of Zygarde and Z. That would be cool. If they did like a 25% form. Or like different time period forms. Like 10% form now is a dog, but back in the day maybe it was like a bird or something. That could be cool. That would be interesting. Like for Zygarde, new forms of Xerneas and Yveltal. Ooh, that would be interesting. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, you could do like for Yveltal, you could do like a, I don't know, like a dove or like a crow, raven maybe for like its 10% form. And then for its like super form, it could be just like a jet plane or something. I don't know. 100% form Zygarde's roughly like mech transformer Gundam looking. Give me something that looks like, what was it, like XYZ Dragon Cannon or whatever from Yu-Gi-Oh? Give me that. Find out that Xerneas might actually be the lentil form. Just happens to love Kalos for some reason. Yeah. Do you know that Xerneas is woolly? Isn't originally from Kalos. I did not know that. Oh, you guys know what I really want? I don't think it'll ever happen again, just because it doesn't really make sense. Unless we get a new handheld from Nintendo at some point. Kalos is an awesome region, to be fair. I do love Kalos. I want a new Pokemon Ranger game so bad. I played Guardian Signs growing up, and that game was awesome. Everyone should at least play new Pokemon Snap. I have not played new Pokemon Snap. I haven't played old Pokemon Snap. That might be a Sunday game, because we can crank through that in like a day. Still can't believe they didn't do Megas for the main starters in Gen 6. No Gen 6 Pokemon got a starter, or got a Mega. So this game, the new game, has a lot of opportunity because it has 4 regions of Pokemon it can grab Megas from. Which I think is cool. Because it has 6, 7, 8, and 9 that we can get new Megas from. Would recommend playing new Pokemon Snap after Snap. Is it similar in length, or did they flesh it out a little more? Amazing, relaxing game. I'm starting to get that, like, shiny drought. New Pokemon Snap is fleshed out. What's the, beat New Snap. What's the how long to beat on New Pokemon Snap? Oh, it's like 20 hours. That was like a whole stream series. A short one, but a whole one. It's really weird. You introduce a new mechanic and none of your new Pokemon can use it. It's because X and Y were like a soft reboot for the franchise, so they really dug in heavy to the older game, like nostalgia bait. That's why you got a Kanto starter in, like, before the first gym. That's why a lot of Kanto Pokemon got Mega Evolutions. That's why Charizard got 2 Mega Evolutions. Why Mewtwo got 2 Mega Evolutions. It was just like the business strategy at the time to try and regain lapsed fans. I don't know if they would necessarily do that this time around, but I think they're in a different position. I mean, they're actually kind of in a similar position right now, where Black and White and Black and White 2, this is partially why it's so expensive now, is when those games came out, they were actually considered to be, like, not great. People didn't like them. The fanfare and reverence of them kind of came in retrospect. And that's why they're so expensive now. At least Black and White 2. And so they, like, really worked hard to kind of win back the fans with that one. Like, Mega Mewtwo X more than Y. I have Mega Mewtwo Y on my desk. This is a figure I got in a, like, one of those, like, figure packs that you used to be able to buy. I don't think they do the figures that much anymore. They do the jumbo cards still. But I got that in a box, like, 12 years ago. Hoping Slurpuff gets a Mega Evolution. That would be cool. But I loved Mega Mewtwo Y. People hate on it, but I thought that Mega Mewtwo X looked kind of weird, because he was just, like, ripped Mewtwo. Just like the design better, Y is still cool. Mewtwo but thick. It is Mewtwo but thick. It's Mewtwo, but he punches stuff. But he punches stuff with his mind and his fists. I also was in the vast minority that thought that Mega Charizard Y was better than Charizard X. But Charizard X got, like, the cool black, like, redesign, and it got the dragon typing, whereas I'm pretty sure Mega Charizard Y was still exclusively fire flying. Mewtwo makes me uncomfy. Yes, Shelby does hate Mewtwo. The design weirds her out. Mewtwo but thick as Y. Look at those legs. Look at his tail, or his head tail. His little head streamer. Okay. Give me Mega Ditto. That would be funny. What's wrong with Mewtwo? The giant naked anthro cat. Yeah, Mewtwo is the OG bipedal cat Pokemon that people don't seem to hate on like they do Incineroar. Weblink got a job at a zoo. Congratulations. I worked at a zoo for a little bit. I had a good time working at the zoo, actually. Yu's cute. It's just a tiny pink cat. You choose why we didn't go see Detective Pikachu. That's true. I still need to see it. I haven't yet, but that's like a on my own time kind of thing. For me, it's Incineroar. Tiny feet. Please make the feet bigger. I work at Texas Safari Park. Very cool. Is that like one of the drive-through ones? We have like a regular zoo, and then we also have like a safari park that's like a couple towns over. It's probably like 45 minutes from our zoo. And that's like a drive-through safari essentially. Yes. I've always wanted to go to one of those. We have like a zoo membership which gets us admission to the other one too, but I've just never been. Texas mentioned. I believe Eden also lives in Texas. So we have Texas fam in the chat. But no, the Zoofari sounds good. We have Texas fam and Canada fam. That is kind of weird. We have a pretty decent-sized Canadian contingency, and then a pretty decent-sized Texan contingency. And then I'm somewhere in between. Alright. This sandwich is wrapping up here in a couple minutes, and then the somewhere in between fam. Yeah, me and Gage and Flops are the somewhere in between fam. Also Shelby, but me and Shelby are married, so I feel like that one's self-explanatory. You do count, but we live in the same place, like the same house, so you're like automatically included in the somewhere in between gang. Henry too? Yeah, Henry's also part of the somewhere in between fam. I'm watching this on my DS, by the way. I can't wait to see that in the analytics. Oh. Someone already has a picnic. That's fine. Get popped. Thank you, platonic online buddies. AKA probably Gage. You popped me. I have decided I'm gonna hunt till 8, so 9 more minutes. And we're just gonna go sandwichless to avoid wasting the ingredients. And then I'm gonna head out at 8 today, I think. Definitely Gage. Just want to get pobbed. Are you wanting to get pobbed specifically in a live stream or like in comments? Are comments fine? Peter gets pobbed too. I also don't know if I accepted the channel access correctly or not. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. Comment, streams, anything works. Yo, we have enough BP to unlock one of the starter spawns. That's pretty sweet. But if you can switch to it on YouTube, you should have access. I'll have to check. Cause my like tilted 1013 account is technically a sub account of a different account that shall remain unnamed. But what was I saying? I think that it got added to a sub account for that original account. It's kind of messy, so I'll have to check it after stream, and then I will let you know, because you'll see that you have received a pobbing. No, get the Minior. But if it wasn't so gosh dang expensive, I'm gonna have to like set it up for like sale alerts or something for Clue, because if we could do Clue as like a POB exclusive, I'm down for that. Are you shiny? No? Get out of my face. You can tell me which email you need to change it to if you need to change it. We'll see. I don't think so, because it should be on the right one. But, like, technically my tilted 1013 account doesn't have an email associated with it. So it's just the one that I sent you, which is the account, is the email for the like parent account, essentially. POB Family Feud, that could be fun. Woohoo! No, I just want to play some gosh dang Clue. You have that on your list, actually? I have Uno as well, so like I already own that one. I also already own Monopoly, but Monopoly is like 3 hours long, and I feel like someone who is not me would have a real bad time editing that down to a like watchable length. I also gotta add the I'm stuck editing everything. I mean, the burdens of creativity, I suppose. Alright, I'm not seeing any Duraludons, so I think we're gonna wrap it up here. My outros generally take like 10 minutes anyway. So we're gonna check this Minior real quick though. Nope, no shiny Minior. Sad day. Probably be the actual worst time to start Pob. But I really want to. So we can do Uno. Uno does not take 3 hours, and I already own that one. Alright, folks. There we go. There we go. Alright. Oh, also, here's a better look at how, like, the screen's kind of smudged because I was playing with it, but today was very fun. But Uno costs money. Uno's like $5, I think, for the base game. Let me see. It's $4. If you need me to send you $4, let me know. Henry's not recognizing the just chatting transition noise. Yeah, on Switch, it's $4. Thanks for stream. Well, thanks for showing up and hanging out with us, Ash. I appreciate everyone coming and hanging out. Here's the PSP. I got distracted again. It's kind of glary, but yeah, this thing is in stunning condition. Oh, I got $4. Henry knows. Henry is very good at recognizing cues for things. He can also tell time. Every day at like 4:30, he knows it's getting close to 5 when we feed him, and he starts freaking out. He loses his mind. But yeah, I appreciate everyone hanging out with me. He thinks he can tell time. He's not super great at it. He gets close sometimes, though. My cat does that at 4 every day. If I come home early on your work from home days, he gets confused. That's true. He's got everything kind of, his days kind of planned out. But next stream is going to be Tuesday at 6. Regular stream schedule. And then Thursday is our anniversary stream. We're officially, you see Teen Titans for PS2. Flops came over on Saturday or Friday night, and we stayed up till like midnight playing that game. It's so good. Excited for Tuesday and Thursday. I appreciate it, Monkey. I will see everyone Tuesday for the start of our anniversary week. He saw your review. He had to play it. Had to. We also played the Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. And that was fun. That's been in the rotation too. Hope everyone has a good Monday. Yes, everyone have a fantastic Monday. I'll see you all on Tuesday. Yeah, I'm gonna head out and probably eat some food because we didn't eat dinner because neither of us were particularly hungry. But I'm gonna go do that. You guys have a good rest of your evening, and I will see you all on Tuesday. Bye.